because God made the female with the nature of emotion. So she feels you. You can tell a woman I love you, but she don't feel it, then she ain't, no, I don't believe that. But a man was made logical, right? So we gotta hear, and we gotta understand what you're talking about before we make a move. Hey. So my point is this: if you got a young man, and young men have natural aggression, you know you got aggression. If you got a brother or a cousin, another male, you might be 40 goddamn years old and y'all still see each other and wrap up because we got natural aggression. But if you got a young man with natural aggression, but he's being raised by an entity that is mostly emotional, and you got aggression mixed with emotion, then when you get in an argument, ain't no talking that shit out. Now, I'm pulling this out because I see how my mama snapped. I came up under that, but I got this aggression, but I don't know how to deal with it. So what I'm telling you is, by you being at the table of bosses, even though you're going through something, I know everybody in here, you got something that you have done that don't nobody else know nothing about. I'm gonna leave that right there. Yeah, you got some things that you've done that maybe some people know about, and you got some burdens on your heart that you want to let go. You know how you let it go? We got to take this to the streets. We got to take this, because every time you pull somebody out of the mud, then that's like the Creator taking an eraser and erasing everything that you did that you ain't necessarily proud of. You feel me? So my brother over here, he said we're going to the Civic Center next year.
Look,
we ain't going to the Civic Center next year if we don't do no work though. Did I say something wrong?
Yeah.
We ain't going to the Civic Center if this is just for entertainment. Hold on, bro. I got the...
We need electric trades right now. I got $200.
Bro.
We going to have the Civic Center. And I rebuke the devil and anybody else.
Y'all give him a hand.
We can do it.
So as I was saying, we got to learn how to move in a military fashion. We are too emotional, right? And we have emotional outbursts. But when you are around men and you have that military bearing, then you speak when it's your turn to speak. And you move when it's your turn to move. So I'm going to close with this. When they opened up the first black college, right? Y'all with me? We're closing out. They opened up the first black college. They said we're going to give them education, but there's 3 things we never want them to learn. And you can look this up on the internet. 3 things we never want them to learn. Number 1 is the science of business. You don't just go into business, it's a science of business. Number 2 is the science of mating. Meaning you got to learn how to pick a mate. You can't just because she look good or just because she cook good, it can't just be that. You can't snatch her up. You got to learn how to choose a mate.
All right.
Then he said the last thing is the science of military warfare. They never wanted us to learn how to move like a unit. So when you go through the hood, you see everybody doing their own thing. Everybody arguing. It's just we're all willy-nilly. But we got to learn how to move in a military fashion. Why did he want us to know those 3 things? Because the only way we're going to free ourselves is to do something for ourselves. You got to go into business. You got to support business. But the reason that most businesses fail in our community, you can build a business up and make it $1 billion business. But if you don't have your relationship right and you get a divorce, now it's split in half and it's broken all up in court. So you got to know the science of business, but then you got to know the science of mating. You got to learn how to pick the right one. Why? I'm not here to argue about whether God made Eve out of a rib or not. I'm looking for the meaning behind it. So just like the rib cage protects the vital organs of a man, the right woman, if she loves you, will protect the vital interest of a man.
All right.
So you can build a business, and that woman is going to help protect that, and she's going to help build that with you. Because you can be going to sleep at night and just mention what your vision is. She'll wake up in the morning to tell you how to get it done. Because they are connected to God. Right? Y'all can clap, don't move. But I'm going to say something, I'm finna go. Last thing. Science of business, science of mating, and then the science of warfare. You got to protect your business. You're not going into no Italian neighborhood talking about taking their noble. You ain't going into no Jewish neighborhood talking about taking their noble. But we got to learn how to protect ours, and it's got to be one for all and all for one. So if you're in trouble, goddammit, I'm in trouble. If I'm in trouble, then all of y'all in trouble. And we got to learn how to come to each other's aid, because at the end of the day, we are brothers. It ain't nothing like having a brother. So I'm going to cut it right there, man. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.
Come back. Another guest speaker at the Civic Center.
Like you said, bro, you ain't said nothing wrong. You ain't said nothing wrong. All right, y'all. We're gonna We're gonna keep this moving along. Hey man, I hope y'all taking notes out here, man. Dog. Hey, it's some wisdom being dropped at this table out here. It's a. All right, so we got the kids coming up, y'all. So we have Angel, the kids' prayer, speech, and you want to introduce?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I appreciate y'all being here. My name is Angel. I've been a part of Southern Grove for 10 years now. And we have our Southern Grove prepsters here. They're gonna say a speech for y'all. They've been working so hard. So y'all do show them some love.
I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I may be small,
I may be small,
but I am somebody.
but I am somebody.
I'm not perfect,
I'm not perfect,
but I am somebody.
but I am somebody.
I may be different colors,
I may be different colors,
but I am somebody.
but I am somebody.
I must be respected,
I must be respected,
but I must be protected,
I must be protected,
but never rejected.
but never rejected.
I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I am God's child.
I am child.
All right. Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Great job. Great job.
I want to get a boy some gifts. There's some clippers.
All right now.
So we got to plant these seeds early.
All right.
That's what Dubo told me. What Dubo had? He told me plant your seeds early. There you go, brush. There you go, brush. And Dad and Mama support these kids. If you need, hold on. I got something for you, Dennis. That's for you, D. Got y'all some books. Gotta keep reading. Pass one. You just want to books. Just one of the books. Pass them on. Take them with you. Take them with you. Here you go, Angel. Make sure they get a book apiece. Give them a hand, no problem.
Hey, y'all clap a little bit loud for that. Let's do that again. I remember somebody put a bear in my hand when I was that age, man. Come on, hey, this man planting seeds. We can have little league football players. We can start on some young ballers and stylists and sneakers. So when y'all see something like that, man, it's going into our future. I'm big on investment. All right, so now we have Lil Jack from Jack's Clothing. Clap it up for him, y'all. Man, got a clothing business.
How y'all doing today? I'm Maurice Bradley. Everybody calls me Jack. I'm from Huntsville. I moved down here with my dad. He's from Birmingham Alabama. But I partnered with Jay Reed a couple of years ago. He's something like my mentor too. He guided me in the right direction. But we're gonna try to use this building right next to us to try to start a youth program.
Right.
Like we got people gonna come talk to the kids about financial literature. I'm gonna teach them how to paint cars. I paint cars too, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna give everybody a car around here. So if y'all need a car painter, y'all can get in touch. But also, I want to thank Dubos too. We're gonna use Hopewell Church for their gym. We're gonna start a summer camp, a basketball summer camp, June 18th
Okay.
through July the 7th, 8 to 3 o'clock, Monday through Friday. But I just want to thank everybody for coming out. And y'all get at me if y'all got any questions.
Hey Jack, you got a social media phone? Huh? Everybody pull your phones out for a second. Yeah. It's Facebook and Instagram.
On Instagram, you can follow. On Instagram, y'all can follow me at Jack Autobody, Jack Autobody, Jack Autobody.
There we go.
That's his old school there right there. Check him out.
Oh, hey. Hey, good point. Look, y'all been receiving great services with the food, and at the bartender, don't forget to bless the servers and the cooks. You know, also, you know, we just want to continue to spread love throughout this event. Also, so now we have the next speaker coming up. He didn't want us to give us his government name, but he goes by Roach. And he's going to come up and give us a few words of encouragement and speak up for the fellowship.
Being physical really does play a part in your life, a more important part than a lot of us realize, because it allows you. Well, I'm just going to tell you my experience. Me personally, working out really is my time with God. I'm just going to be honest with you, because I feel like that's He blessed me with the ability to be able to move and to grow, and if I don't fully develop that gift, then I'm not really being I'm not doing God justice. So I can't speak for anybody else, but that's my take on fitness. Not only that, it puts me in a space where I'm able to think more clearly. I'm able to operate. It keeps me from being as emotional, like the brother before me just said. It keeps me out of an emotional state, because it allows me to work through whatever it is that I have going on. So I'm really here to advocate everybody being as fit as is possible, and without health really is your wealth, because at the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world, but if your heart stops because you weren't doing what you're supposed to do physically, it don't matter how much money you got. So at the end of the day, health is very, very important, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. And like I said, it puts me in a position, in a space where I actually am closer to God. Basically, that's all I really wanted to say. Just be mindful of your health. Do everything it is in your power to become healthier. I said I'm a workout fanatic. If you want to well, I work out a couple of places. I had like 4 gym memberships at one point in time, but right now I go to Planet Fitness Investment. I work out at 24E in either Hoover or Pelham. But yeah, I got YouTube channel, Facebook, all that, but I'm not even here to discuss all that. I'm just here to YouTube channel is AKR space M.E. space fitness. That's my YouTube channel. But like I said, I'm just, and at the end of the day, I want to thank Johnny, man, for this. This is beautiful. It's much needed in the community, Johnny. I appreciate you, bro, for real. Hey, round of applause for my man Johnny, please.
That's my first cousin right there, man. If I've been out of it for a while, where should I start?
Walking. Start by walking, for real, just to get acclimated again. But well, I'm not gonna tell you what kind of food y'all should eat. I'm gonna tell you what I eat. I don't eat meat no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't eat meat anymore at all. Anybody else? Y'all good? All right, I just said, man, just get fit though. Your body, like you said, your body was made to move. Move your body.
Hey y'all, that was great information right there. As a personal trainer, I can attest to what he just spoke on. I've been in this business for, my son is 18 now. I've been doing it since he was 4. And I can tell you that a vast majority of the people that come in for personal training is really not too concerned about their physical fitness. is for mental health. The first 10 minutes of your day is important when you wake up. So, you know, I suggest people, when you wake up first thing in the morning, get your exercise routine. 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, ain't nothing open but gas stations. And that's probably in Hoover, because they don't even open that early on this side of town. But take care of your body. Your body is the closest thing that you got to the soul. So the next person that we got coming up is J Lock. Oh, he in New York. All right. He up there with my folks. All right. So the next person that we got coming up, we got Mr. Greg coming up. We're gonna speak on financial literacy, and we also have another speaker that's gonna come up on that subject as well. I'll give Mr. Greg a round of applause.
Brothers, family, I'm an insurance broker. My name is G. Stephen Powell, and this is one thing that we don't really address in our communities like we should. Most people think that insurance is all about when you die, but I use insurance as an investment tool because there are some products that offer you guaranteed interest rates, 0% floor up to 15% cap, and over the past 20 plus years has given a 10.5% return on your investment. Where they doing that at? Definitely not the banks. So we plan everything. We plan weddings, we plan dinner dates, we plan for college, we plan for everything, but we don't plan for the future. There was an interview where they was interviewing Mike Tyson, and the interviewee said, "Mike, they said that they had a plan to beat you." Mike responded by saying, "Everybody has a plan until they get hit."
Punch in the mouth.
That's true. Death hits us. And if you don't have a plan to leave your family in better shape than they were while you were alive, you're leaving them in a financial ruin. It don't cost much. If you are a smoker and you smoke more than 1 pack a week, that's your insurance cost right there. If you are a drinker and you drink a case of beer or 2 in a week's time, that'll cover your insurance. We all have habits. We got something that we like and we spend money to do it. Only thing you have to do is just deny yourself 1 week or 2 weeks and you got what you need. Because here's the truth. With those guaranteed interest rates, you can get that money when you need it without it being a taxable event. It's all tax-free growth. A lot of people don't know that. So basically, you're creating your own banking system through insurance with a higher guaranteed interest rates than the banks is giving you. The banks are giving you less than 1%. And just by the rule of 72, it's going to take you 72 years for your investment to double. But if you're getting 10%, I have my own company, Powell Agency, the Home Run Group, because I was a baseball player. I got cards, I got a tablet, get your information. I love to sit down with you because here's the deal too. A lot of people don't know what they have. There's different types of insurance. You got term, whole life, IULs, annuities. All those except for term are designed to make you money. Yes, sir. You say what? No. Because you have insurable interest.
Yes.
It just depends on how aggressive you are with it. In most cases on the IUL, it's going to take about 3 years before you start seeing interest. Yeah, but if you have lump sum of money to put in, it's going to immediately start growing for you. But I'd suggest let it grow for 5 years, and now you got more money to play with when you need it. We'll talk, but I just wanted you all to know that you have options that a lot of people don't know about, and it's right before you. Here's the deal. People in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street knew about these products because they've been around since the 1700s. But we don't know about it. But my brother Trayvon, brother Johnny, we had a nice meeting of the minds last week, and we're looking to start putting out information through a podcast. And we'll have that up and running within the next couple of weeks. All right? But get with me. We can exchange numbers, and I'll be more than happy to sit down with you, show you what you have, and also give you options. All right? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Brother Greg. All right, so now we're going to have okay, everybody, we're going to have a young gentleman to come up and talk about the things that we need that's either going to put us in a 2022 or 1999 Corolla. We're going to talk about credit established.
You treat your mind and you treat your body, and that way you always constantly moving. The last time I leave you guys with, who you surround yourself with? If you surround yourself with regular people, you are the next regular person. You surround yourself with millionaires, you're guaranteed to be the next millionaire. Because a millionaire can't have you hanging around him if you're a regular guy. So understand who you are, what you are, whose you are, step up and just be a man and do what you need to do to change your life. Because actually, if you want to think about it, bro, y'all life depend on you. So if you ever change their life, man, you got to do something smart, you got to do something meaningful for somebody else. And we appreciate the meaningful things you've done for us today. We appreciate you. Let's give Rita a round of applause.
Thank you. Goddamn right. We're gonna do the hey, we're going to the fucking service center next year. We're gonna load that whole motherfucking slate up.
That was good advice, man. I hope y'all was taking notes on that.
Thank you.
All right, people. The next person that we have coming up,
We ain't dead. We're not dead.
he's the CEO of Divine Destiny International, graduate of Midfield High, and he goes by Destiny Manifest.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody clap it up for him.
Hey, man, I was sitting next to a goddamn star.
Brothers, peace and blessings. We'll keep this at 3 minutes. Y'all good?
No problem, Jake. You're going to carry me too now.
Let's step back over here. Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
So look, before I start off, let me apologize to any sisters out here, apologize to the children, anybody older than me, and any preachers, because I might curse a little bit, I might say something, but I guarantee you check your children's search history, check their YouTube, they listen to shit that's way worse than what I'm going to say to them today. I ain't saying nothing out of vulgarity, I'm saying everything out of love. So, let me get started. My name is Brother Tremont Muhammad, but today I'm known as Brother Destiny Manifest. For 2 decades, I used to be, some of y'all know me as the former representative of Minister Louis Farrakhan. I did that for nearly 20 years. I was the minister over the mosque in Birmingham and all over the state of Alabama. 3 days before COVID shut the world down, I made a decision that I had been thinking about for years. I resigned. You ain't never met no Nation of Islam minister that you might get fired, you might get threw out, but you ain't never met one that resigned, because nobody want to let go of their power. But if you're real with yourself, then you're not going to continue to do something that your heart is no longer in. And if you're being called and led to do something else, then you got to follow that. So what I was called and led to do was open up something for people that want spiritual principles, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and want all of that, but don't want to be tied to no particular religion, don't want to be boxed in by any man-made rules or whatever. Y'all feel me? I'm not here to talk about that, though. I'm just telling you who I am.
Feel it, come on.
But at the end of the day, I'm talking to men. I'm talking to rulers. I'm talking to gods. Did I say something wrong?
Come on with it.
When I say gods, everybody, y'all
You
got
got
shook a
six
little
minutes.
bit.
Come on with it. Now, right.
But Pastor just told us that we was made in his image and in his likeness, so that we may be like him, right? So why we so busy trying to be other than him? God means force and power. And I'm talking to brothers. I know I'm talking to men because I feel your spirit. I know I'm talking to men that have been through something. I know I'm talking to men that's going through something right now. And I know that you have overcame what you went through back then, and now you got children that's going through things. And I came here, I was telling my fiance the other day, I got to find a therapist for my son who just turned 18 to talk to. He doing all right, he good, but I can feel his anger. And I know what I was going through when I was that age. And I said he need to talk to somebody outside of me because he don't want to tell me everything. And I came here and got my answer. So I want to thank my brother Jay for putting this together. Because y'all give him a hand for putting this together, because you're going to meet somebody out here that's going to answer a question that you came here with today. So we're going to keep this under 3 minutes. When I met my brother, my man Greg introduced us in the meeting last week. We hit it off immediately. And what I told him was, I spent two decades, well, nearly 30 years training men all over the state. I spent nearly 30 years building people. And that's why I don't read books no more. I read people. I ain't come here with nothing planned to speak to because I wanted to read the audience and see what it is that needed to be said. But I'm talking to men, and men, we got to learn how to move in a military fashion. We are too emotional.